Welcome everybody, this is Vic from KASHFLOW Academy. Thank you for tuning into the channel today. Today's video is going to be about late payments. This is a question we get asked a lot from clients, members, students, and people that call us about consultations. And so what we're going to do today is get into late payments and how you can get rid of them. So let's get into the video. So late payments are 35% of your credit score. So your credit score consists of 5 elements. So you have payments, the actual amount that you owe, right? Then you have the type of credit that you have, the mix of credit, revolving credit versus installments, and then you have new credit cards that apply to your account and inquiries. Those are the 5 elements that are part of your credit score. But payments is 35% of your credit score. So let me give you an example. If you have an 800 credit score and you miss one payment, you can lose anywhere from 150 to 200 points. That's what your credit score goes down. That's a considerable bump. That's major. If you have a 700 credit score, it goes down anywhere from 100 to 105 points. And then when you have a 600 credit score, it can go down 75 points. So you really want to stay on top of your credit and making your payments on time. So how do you fix this when there's a problem? Well, the first thing you know is when you have a problem. You got to know when you have a problem. So what you have to do is you got to get your credit report. So we tell our clients, members, and students this: if you don't check your credit report, how are you going to know what's there? So we tell our clients, members, and students that it's very important that you get a copy of your credit report. You can get a free copy of your credit report once a year, right? That's the law. But now you get your one credit, you check it, and you have some things on there. How do you get rid of them, right? So in understanding the process of getting stuff removed from your credit report, it makes it so much easier for you, and it gives you the freedom that you want. So when we are talking about late payments, we're talking about a process, and the process basically goes like this, right? Most people think that you need to go to the credit bureaus in order to get your credit items removed. In this particular instance, you do eventually, but not in the beginning, because most people think that you need to go to the credit bureau first. That's wrong. You need to go to the creditor first. And here's the reason why. The creditor is the one that has all the software, all the information, and they send it to the credit bureaus. The credit bureaus, all they're doing is putting the information on there based on what banks, car companies, creditors are putting on there. So it's not the credit bureau you want to go to. You want to go to the creditors themselves. Excuse me. You want to go to the creditors. And so what do? So here's what we tell our clients, members, and students. Here's what you do. You get on the phone. You call the creditor, and you tell them what your problem is. So in the section below, in the description section, comment section below, put in what your challenge could be. Because if you're watching this video, you're watching this video because you're trying to get information in order to help you make the right decision. So go ahead and put in the comment section below what your challenge is, right? Because that challenge is going to be exactly the thing that you're going to use in order to talk to a human being from the creditor's department, right? That you call and talk to them about it. So basically what you do is you do this. You get on the phone. Hey, my name is Vic Goodwin. I have a challenge right now where I lost my job. Things are really tight right now. I'm looking for employment. I have this late payment. I have a couple late payments. But here's the thing. If there's any way you can help me at all, if it wouldn't be a challenge for you to give me an opportunity by going ahead and take this off my report, I will never, ever make a late payment again. So the key there, everybody, is to talk to them and be as emotional as you possibly can. Share the information with them, because the person on the other line is a human being. And that human being is going to look and say, wow, okay, this person's going through a hard time. Because if you've made payments before you had this series of late payments, chances are they're going to be like, you know what? You were a really good customer before you had this. And they don't want to lose you as a customer. They make their money off of the monies that you use for credit. right? The credit that you use, that's how they make their money. So they don't want to lose you as a client, but probably more importantly, you're a human being. And when another human being talks to another human being and they go through the same type of plight, right? And situations that hurt individuals, then they're going to be sympathetic to that. And so if you have that conversation with them and they agree to give you a break and take those off your credit report, the next thing you do is you want to go ahead and get a copy from them stating that that they are going to be giving you a copy. And then what I mean by that is, let me backtrack. So you want to get from them something that states that they're going to do it. So you'll have this as your way of verifying that if they don't do it for whatever reason, because human beings do stuff and they forget, just like I forgot a couple of minutes ago about what I was going to say, but you forget stuff. And so now you have this piece of paper in your hand, right? And you can go ahead and make sure that if it doesn't get done in a certain amount of time, you have the necessary paperwork in order to validate that you did have a conversation with the creditor and the creditor was going to take it off. So let me add a little more information to this as well. Once you have that conversation with the creditor, right? Now you send your letter. You send your letter that has all the information in it that you need in order to get this taken off. So we have those proprietary letters. We have the letter sequencing that's necessary, that if they don't take it off, you give this letter. If they do this, then you do this, right? So what you want to do is get that letter. You want to get the letter, put the apology in there, make sure you have all the information from the Fair Credit Reporting Act in there. You send it to them. Now, you don't send it to them regular mail. You send it to them certified mail. And the reason why you send to them certified mail is because by doing this, you have time. You have a timestamp, right? Because the creditor has 15 days to send this information to the credit bureaus. Not just to one credit bureaus, but to all three. That saves you a lot of time, because if you had to do it, you would have to make multiple copies and send it to the credit bureaus, and you don't want to do that. It's the creditor's responsibility to verify anything that's on your credit report. You're not obligated to it, they are. So that's why it's very important that you want to make sure that you send it certified letter. They're going to get the letter certified. So now they're on notice. They're like, okay, we got to get this done. So now they have to get it to the creditors in 15 days. And then after the creditor sends it to the credit bureaus have 30 days in order to process it. But in most cases, if they, being the creditors, tell the credit bureaus, hey, we want to get this off, they can get it off. Because if you ever call a creditor and they tell you, oh, well, we can't take it off, we don't have the information to do that, that's not true. They can take off whatever they want. They're the ones that put it on there. They're the ones that can take it off. So you want to make sure that you put the information in their hands, right, with the certified letter, to get the process rolling. It takes about 45 days. Right? If it goes all the way out, 15 days once it goes to the creditor, then another 30 days going to the credit bureaus. But you don't have to worry about that, because if you go ahead and have that conversation with the creditor and you get them to understand what your plight is and they process it and they do it, 9 times out of 10, they're going to process it faster. And you'll be amazed how quick stuff gets off your record, because the creditor has the ability to send the information to the credit bureau to get it off. So here's a question I have for you. If you've got any value out of this video, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and hit the notification button so you have the ability to receive every video that we put on. Because we're going to be here every day providing this type of information so you can make the best decisions on your credit journey. And here's another question I have for you. If you had all the information available to you to make a decision in your credit journey, would you be interested in having that? How much is that worth to you? Because we have it here at KASHFLOW Academy. We have the proprietary letters, and we have vendors that have electronic software systems that can penetrate and get into the credit bureaus and get stuff removed faster than anyone else in the industry. Our relationships with our vendors and the things that we can do puts us in a whole different category than anyone else in the industry. right? So if you're interested in doing that, give me a call. Phone number is 831-776-6755. Give me a call. We can sit down and talk about what your situation is, and we can come up with a plan to get you where you want to be. Because remember this, an 800 credit score is worth $100,000. So you think about that. If you have anywhere from a 780 and above, that's why I said 800, because 800 is the ultimate place you want to be, right? In order to take full advantage of all the benefits of having great credit. But from 780 and above, you're worth $100,000 cash. That's where I want everyone to be. Everyone that's watching this video right now, you have the ability to get to that particular level, right? And so let me just talk a little bit also about how you can get your credit score up and make sure that you don't miss any payments. So when we survey 800 credit score individuals that have 800 credit scores, the one thing that they said, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to move on. But what they said is that they put their bills on autopilot. Auto deduct, I'm sorry, not autopilot, but auto deduct. So with auto deduct, money automatically gets taken out. They take out the minimum payment that they need. It's auto deducted, and then they attach their savings account to it. So just in case they're short on money one month, they can still get their payments done and not have any issues. And that's something that you can do right now. Call every credit card that you have. You can call them on the phone and you say, you know what? Hey, I want to get this auto deducted out of my account. Now, I know some people are going to say, I don't want to do that because they might take extra money more than they should be taking. No, they won't do that. They won't do that. So when you call the creditors, tell them you want to automatically take it out, it's a great way for you to get on track and make your payments on time. So if, like I said before, if this video gives you any value, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. If you're interested in getting your credit taken care of and working with a group that's going to be caring, understanding, and give you the best information and have the cutting edge technology in order to get the stuff done fast, then you want to give me a call. Phone number again is 831-776-6755. Once again, that phone number again is 831-776-6755. I look forward to hearing from you, and I expect to hear from you really soon. Take care of yourself. Have a good day, and we'll see you on the next video.